not an investor. I'm an investor. You're a customer, and I thank you for your patronage. XRP, baby.
I'm going to end the stream like I do all of my streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance.
Let's go. Let's
we
go.
are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth.
XRP bags.
Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought.
Let's go.
And the victory.
Happy Memorial Day.
Go get it.
Go get
I'll
it.
talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.
Change the game, I'ma change my name. You can call me that bag man, getting bags, man. You can call me that bag man, getting bags, man. I'ma see you later. You didn't get a bag cause you was just a trader. Money's taking off, you didn't have time, ain't no waiter. You can see us way up.
And while you clowns out there crying, I'm buying more cryptos, Rob Cash, off the set.
And the victory is yours. Go get it.
What's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Happy Memorial Day to each and every one of you. Hope you guys are having an absolutely blessed day today. Hope you're having a really, really blessed day today. Darren Moore is going.
But he who can analyze his delusions is called a philosopher. Ambrose Bierce. Please remember, I am
Darren Moore is going. What's going on? This thing is delaying and delaying and delaying. Shout out to Darren Moore. I did just watch that earlier today. Hope you guys are having a good day. Man, I'm about to go. I may go out and do some grilling. I don't know. We have to see. Miss Crypto Siege is hanging out, doing the girls, doing the ladies thing. And little Miss Crypto Siege. She ended up working a little later. I guess she should have been home by now. So what's going on, Brandon Young? Good to see you. Happy Memorial Day to you as well. Shout out to XRP Bags doing this thing. He is quite the producer. I did shout out to you, bro. I did reach out. I know you emailed me, XRP Bags. Get with me, brother. Love to chat with you for sure. What's going on, bro, XRP? Good to see you. Wade Johnson is in the building. Yeah, interesting time. Look, we're going to talk about a couple of gems I think are gems in the space we got to take a look at. And another body blow is dealt to the SEC. I don't know how they're still standing. How are they still standing? Like, I don't know. How are they still standing? They're on the ropes. I don't know. Someone's got to throw in the towel for them dudes. Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good for our family over there at the SEC. Oh, it was pretty funny. Is Shiba Inu doing okay? That's good to hear. I did not know that. What's going on, RC? We got RB and RC in the building. Gotta love that. Is Shiba Inu doing well? That's great to see. Great to hear. Mark Splice is here. What's going on, brother? Another body blow dealt to the SEC. How can they take it? I don't know. I don't understand. Someone's got to throw in the towel for him. Perhaps that is in the making. We shall soon see. Texas passed the cryptocurrency law. We're going to take a look at that real quick as well. Whoa, what is going on? I heard another young guy got a channel, Crypto Tales. Crypto Tales got a YouTube channel. We're gonna share some stuff that he shared. Go check him out, guys. Go check him out. Give him a subscribe and like his videos for sure. we're going to share some of this stuff as well. But I wanted to do a couple of things. We're going to talk about a couple of projects that I think are interesting. We'll see. One of them is yield farming. One is not. One is mining and some other stuff. But I think it's a pretty big project. Didn't do an ICO or pre-sale or any of that stuff. Interesting project to say the least. What's going on with the market right now? I did make some purchases late last night. Stablecoin purchases. I did up the ante on Yuan chain. I hope you guys saw that video I did. I did up the ante on earning some interest on Yuan chain. I sure did. Siege XRP to 50K. Okay. Okay, Gail. I like that. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I know. It's going to be crazy, bro. XRP Siege with all the SEC-ness going on. XRP has got to hit at 1K at the end of the year. This is some crazy stuff. I mean, another body blow. Can you imagine? Another body blow. Crazy. Another body blow dealt to the SEC. Interesting stuff. Now, let me see. I thought I had that pulled up. I had the little is this it? Nope. I had the little little PDF. I'm sure we could just go over to Twitter and find James Filan, his deal there. What's this? What is this? Oh yeah. Have you guys heard of this house called The One out in California, out in Bel Air? 105,000 square foot home. Have you guys heard about that? Yeah, it is going to be a typhoon. What's going on, Trevor? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you for sure. Yeah, you guys ever heard of that house called The One? It's 105,000 square foot home. You ever heard of that? No? Philip Yuan is here. What's going on, brother? Yeah, most expensive house in America. Yeah, 105,000 square foot home built by Niall Naimi. Interesting. Marv X. Well, it's great to hear that, brother. Appreciate you checking in today, and happy Memorial Day to you. I got the Celsius wallet thanks to you talking about it. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I'm happy for you. I am definitely happy for you. Look, so we're going to talk about that as well. Yeah, tell me about it. Sounds like Disneyland, 105,000 square feet. So that's some of the stuff we're going to cover, guys. That's craziness right there. Another body blow. Let's go over that first because is this it? Yeah, it is right there. Right here. Let's check that out. Thank you, Marv. I appreciate that, bro. Here it is. Here's the body blow. United States District Court, Southern District of New York, Securities and Exchange Commission is the plaintiff against Ripple Labs. The defendant, Sarah Netburn, United States Magistrate Judge, Securities and Exchange Commission seeks an order compelling Ripple Labs to produce all communication constituting, transmitting, or discussing any legal advice sought or received as to whether it offers and sales of XRP were or would be subject to federal securities law. The motion is denied. Body blow. Oh my goodness. Now we don't really have to go over the what is it? The reason for it, but again, another body blow dealt to the SEC. Another one. Another body blow. That's tough. I'll put the link to this if you want to check it out. Crypto Tom Juan, what is good, my dude? I haven't seen you in a minute. It is good to see you. What's going on? What's up with Silvergate? What's going on with the SEN right now? Woo! Good to see you, Crypto Don Juan. Appreciate you being here, bro. Hey, baby girl. Little Miss Crypto C's is home. My Y right over there. My big Y is right over there. She just walked in the building. Vitaly, yeah, what's going on with you, bro? Is that right? Is that Vitaly? Good to see you, my friend. This thing sometimes messes up here. This chat messes up sometimes. So, guys, listen. That is a blow. That's tough. Look, another body blow. Another body blow to the SEC. It's just a matter of time, in my opinion. It is just a matter of time before a settlement is reached, in my opinion. Look, and I feel like the SEC was really, really, I don't know if they were hanging their hats on this decision, but I really felt like that they thought that they could get a leg up if they could get that judgment or get that motion in their favor, and it was not. And so, just again, a body blow. It's very, very obvious where Judge Netburn is. In my humble opinion, the next big thing is certainly the fair notice motion, and that's going to be a big one. That's going to be a really, 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 really a huge one. And thank you, Gail. Thank you. Back at you, my friend. That's going to be a really, really big one for sure. And the fair notice, and it's going to be big for crypto as well. And wouldn't it be ironic that the digital asset that is probably most maligned by other digital asset communities goes ahead and does something that to the benefit of the entire digital asset space? Because if Ripple wins this fair notice motion, if they win that means that the SEC can, right, they're not going to be able to go after others as well. So it's a really big deal. Yeah, yep, I've definitely looked at XDC Mark Splice. Siege, have you looked at XDC? It's ISO 20220020, and it looks like an amazing project. Crypto Eddie was the one that said, don't sleep on it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it. Definitely. So many great things out there. Can't have them all. That is for sure. But yeah, I may snatch some up in the bear market. I did add to my, what is it? Add to my size position with RSR. I definitely did do that, 3 cents at one time, 10 cents. Got to take that 300X when you can. Oh man, Miss Crypto C's little Miss Crypto C's asked if I wanted something to eat, and I didn't see it. So, all right, so I did do that, and yeah, really excited about the stablecoin purchase last night as well. Going to take advantage of Curve Finance for sure. So, guys, another body blow. Have any of you guys heard of DFYN.network? Have you heard of it? Multi-chain decentralized exchange, a multi-chain DEX. Very interesting project, I believe. Well, we're going to look over that a little bit. And also this Z, which I think it stands for zero. Yeah, we'll check into that as well. DFYN, looking like a very, very interesting project. This thing keeps messing up. There it is. What's going on, Jungle Inc? Good to see you, my friend. Vitaly, thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here for sure. Jungle Inc is in the building. Another body blow dealt to the SEC, Jungle. I'm sure you are well aware of that. That's exciting for sure. I've been really on this yield farming. Really excited about doing the yield farming jungle with Polygon and Curve. Really excited about that. I'm going to do a little sushi on there as well, and some stable coin, USD and USDC and DAI. I'm going to do a little bit of that as well. Really liking what's going on with WanSwap. Look, you all of you guys know that I am a big fan of the Celsius network. In fact, I'm an ambassador for the platform. And I've been, been telling a lot of people about it. And, recently they made that decision to no longer provide yield for XRP. And so I started looking in different places to go. And I discovered Wand Chain, interestingly enough, the same day, about the same week that Darren Moore actually did a video on it. I had put a few days prior to that, I'd actually put just a few dollars, not a lot, on there to test it out. But now I'm not. Now I'm in a bigger amount and earning some interest. I'm really excited about that. I think Wand Chain can do some things. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. Oh, really? DM Logic, huh? Yeah. I mean, yeah, we got in that, in the 1 cent, right? 1.2, 1.4. It's been a big gainer for us, but the fact that they're, a quote unquote layer 2. I don't know if it is definitively a layer 2. I think it's a more side chain. But the fact that they can provide a great solution to the fees and the speed is really, really good. It's easy to use. Loving it. But I just think DeFi is the next evolution for the retail investor. And I think it's important to look into it now and certainly take advantage of it where we can. You know what I mean? Thank you, Marv. I appreciate that. Marv, I appreciate that big time. We appreciate all you do for the community. I appreciate you being here, my friend. So yeah, so Wand Chain has been really, really nice to use. Again, those fees 0.001, 0.00001. I mean, crazy fast. And again, I'm just lending, right? I'm just lending the XRP and getting some interest. I did a little teeny bit in the farming on there. I have not used Zookeeper yet, but excited about that. But yeah, this last few videos, Jungle, has been about yield farming and the benefits thereof. And so the two new projects we're talking about, what's going on, Legendary? It's good to see you, bro. DFYN and Varus Coin. I think Varus Coin is a very, very interesting project. So let me share a little bit about DFYN for now. Marv, again, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. Share. Let's go here. Is this Medium? Introducing the DFYN yield farming phase 2 as the first phase of yield farming on the DFYN.network comes to an end. We are pleased to announce the next phase of DFYN farming programs for the DeFi community. The first phase of farming was targeted towards popular pairs like BTC, ETH, Tether, and USDC, wrapped BTC. The second phase will continue to have these popular farms that saw a rapid rise in total value locked up to almost 250 million in under 6 days. Yeah. Making us one of the most popular DApps in the Polygon ecosystem and amongst the most popular DEXs globally, both in terms of volume as well as liquidity. This phase will also have a number of opportunities for the DFYN token holders to participate in farming. We hope the growing community continues to take advantage of these attractive opportunities. And then it talks about the different projects they got going on. The single asset pools allows stakers to earn a fixed amount of tokens over the vesting period. I think they do like a 6-month, 4-month, and a 6-month type deal. Both the staked amount and rewards will vest linearly. This option is great for farmers who want a simple vault-like solution for the DFY tokens and soon route tokens. So it is 4 months. In this pool, DF community can stake DFN community can stake up to 500,000 DF tokens for a duration of 4 months and earn 100,000 DFN tokens as rewards. I don't think that's a lot. This will translate to an extra 20% of tokens for staking your tokens for 4 months. In other words, for every DFYN DFN token you stake, you receive 0.2 DFN token as a reward in 4 months. The vault will flip on. Now, this is a little older So 6 days ago, there's the DFIN 4-month vault. But let me share what that is, what DFIN is, and why I'm kind of excited about it. Go here. Let's stop that share. B. Johnson is in the building. What's good, my friend? Keep up the great work, Cease. Thank you, God. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that big time. Keyless is here. How are you? Mrs. Good to see you. XRP Precision Beach checked in as well. Let's go over this DFIN.network. I'm telling you, it's really an interesting project. Let's go over here. Check this out. I probably should have shared that first, huh? Multi-chain DEX. Cross-chain bridges are key to an ecosystem growth. By preventing fragmentation and liquidity across chains, they improve efficiency and price discovery. The instant gasless transaction on L2. DFIN automatic market makers are optimized for supporting ultra-fast gasless transactions to top multiple chains. Talks about the router advantage, gateway to layer 2. Some really interesting stuff here. Layer 2 technical launchpad will allow for creators to launch their tokens on multiple chains instead of one per at a time. Initiate farming plays and vesting with no code tools. State contracts on DFIN and undertake creatively design layer 2 IDO strategies. Initial DEX offering strategies in the absence, it might be DeFi. Initial DeFi offerings, so DEX, I think it's DEX. In the absence of high ETH fees. The DFIN node runner now launch DFIN on your chain. And so between this DFIN and Optimism and Arbitrum, DeFi is getting better and better and better. How does DFIN work? DFIN is building a network of DEXs across multiple layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains. This will allow DFIN to plug into multiple liquidity sources across the chains, including the cross-chain liquidity ecosystem being developed by the router protocol. And you probably should look up router and see what is going on with them as well, because the value is certainly in the protocol. DeFi nodes on other chains, Binance Smart Chain, Polka, Avalanche, Solana. Yeah, interesting thing here. Now, hopefully I can find the Z token and share that with you as well. Let me see something. Let me do this. Let me stop the share here and let me look this up for you guys. What's going on, XRP Precision Beast? It's great to see you. So let me see if I can find Z. So this is a bonus. I wanted to go over Varus, but it's a zero swap. Zero swap. So let me see. I think this is going to be a game changer as well. So many new and exciting projects in the space that is just unbelievable. Multi-chain trading protocol. You see what's going on? All the options, man. It's like unbelievable. All the options available to us is just really crazy. On a DFIN network, on that DeFi with Polygon, you can earn DFYN and you can earn this token Z, zero swap. Again, another multi-chain, right? Multi-chain trading protocol. Access multi-chains with zero gas. And again, they're moving. A lot of these platforms are just saying there is just not a need for all these gas fees on Ethereum. Access multi-chains with zero fee and gasless transaction. Gasless on zero swap. Zdo, staking, bridge, exchange. What is Zero Swap? Zero Swap is a multi-chain compatible decentralized exchange aggregator protocol focused on making zero-fee transactions possible. We are aiming to make on-chain trading simple and easy by providing access to multi-chains. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, I'm doing a live. What's up? Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. So we are aiming to make on-chain trading simple and easy by providing access to multi-chains like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polkadot, and Elrond under one roof. The core product is being designed to function gasless and focus on aggregating liquidity from multiple protocols. Gasless, zero fee. How many think that's going to be really, really popular moving forward? Gasless and zero fees. Got a governance, got some rewards, DEX aggregation, developer friendly, easy to integrate Z Suite with your existing workflows. And then it talks about its products. Yeah, interesting stuff there. ETH to BSC bridge, bidirectional bridge between ZERC20 and ZBEP20. I think platforms like DFYN and Arbitrum and Optimism, which is going to be launching, I believe, late June, early July. Arbitrum is, I think it's on its testnet or, no, it launched for developers. So Arbitrum launched for developers the other day. So some tokens to look at and to consider in the DeFi space or just to hold is definitely ZEE for Zero Swap and DFIN for the DFIN network. I think it's going to be pretty big. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Keyless. That is exactly right. So glad to see more options for DeFi. The first one that makes it easy for us to cash out our interest regularly is going to be the DOM. It's going to be thebomb.com. That's exactly right, Keyless. You're 100% correct. And that's coming. Right? All of that is coming, right? So, which is exciting because we're so early in this space. All we have to do is just participate, right? And again, you know, for us XRP hodlers, I didn't like that, I'm just having to hold that XRP. It's very, very safe. I trust that on Celsius, but that amount, not earning interest, not excited about that, right? So yeah, happy to participate on Wanchain, get some XRP interest, and loving everything going on with Aave and Curve on the Polygon mainnet. On the Polygon mainnet for sure is just absolutely massive. The next thing I want to share with you guys is Varus coin. It's a very, very interesting project. I believe no pre-sale, no ICO, none of that stuff. And it allows you to do your mining and staking without having to have the GPUs and all that other kind of stuff. And you can do it from a regular PC. That is really, really exciting. It's called Varus coin. And I'm going to cover that in a bit. Let me see what the site is. Varus.io. Very, very, very interesting project. Let me go over here to overview. Technology, mining, and staking. Very, very interesting. Got ID and as well. So I'm going to cover that too. Shout out to XRP Bags. I hope you got my message, bro. I did message you back after you emailed me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you big time. Gregson Juan, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Grab some dinner on me, Siege, and mahalo for all you do. Thank you, Gregson. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you being here, and happy Memorial Day to each and every one of you. It's an exciting time to be in this digital asset space. It's so very, very important. I just think that during this time right now with the market, I think it's important to learn to do things with our dollars. We got some dollars. I think it's important to learn how to do some things with the dollars because we know how to do something with our fiat dollar and purchase an asset like XRP. But what other things are we learning to do with our dollars? In other words, how are we earning yield on those dollars, right? Because when we take our dollars and buy an asset, the dollars are gone, right? And is it a great trade-off? Absolutely. It's a great trade-off. It really is. Fiat dollars for some digital assets like XRP, Stellar Lumens, Elron, reserve rights, right? VeChain, sure. Absolutely. But what about taking those dollars, putting into a stable coin and earning assets for free? What about that? What about that strategy? Have you looked into it? Have you considered it? Have you tested it out? Are you taking advantages of platforms like Sushi and Polygon, Polygon and Curve, Polygon and Aave, with these 40 and 50 and $60 million money that they're essentially giving away for participating on the platform? I know what you meant, Greg Swan. It's all good. Yeah, Jungle checked in, Keyless. He sure did. And so that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be talking about it every single time I turn live or go live. I'm gonna be talking about DeFi and helping us to get better educated, learning together to get better educated on what DeFi is and why it's so important. You got to think, why did Mark Cuban lend his name to the Polygon platform? Interesting. The DeFi guys are saying that it's not really layer 2. I don't care if it's really layer 2 or not. It's fast and it's 0.0001, 0.0005 to use it. And they're paying me to use the platform to both lend and to borrow. They're paying me to lend and they're paying me to borrow. That is exciting. That is really, really, really exciting. So might as well take advantage of it while we can. Some people think that Arbitrum might be a major competitor, steal some market share from Polygon and its DeFi platform. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I believe Arbitrum, I don't know if they're hooking up with, no, I guess they're not. So if they're not going to lend, if they're not going to pay to lend and pay to borrow, why would I move from Polygon and Aave over to Arbitrum? They have to provide the same thing. And also, there's no token associated with Arbitrum. So that's another thing to think about as well. Currently, there isn't one. So think about it. I'm an ambassador for the Celsius platform, but when I borrow against my assets there, I am not getting paid to borrow. I'm not getting paid to borrow. Right? And so currently there are platforms that pay me to borrow. So currently for me, I'm thinking, I got to take advantage of that. Paying me to borrow, got to take advantage of that, right? Oh, so let's see. I'm supposed to have taken my freaking health and wellness prebiotics, and I'm supposed to take my freaking fat blocker, the one that tastes really, really good, pre-probiotic, and I have not taken any of them yet. What in the wide world? So let me do this one. This one has gone from the good lemony taste to a very no taste. So that is a little different. So from a good taste to now it's no taste. This is the health and wellness. This is the high potent pre and probiotic. Let me do this. Oh. Jungle said, I want to get paid. Indeed, right? So I think it's important to learn that no one in the XRP community is talking about DeFi other than Mickey B. Fresh. And Mickey B. Fresh is solely dealing with, the channel is called the DeFi Standard, but they're solely dealing with Flare Networks and Flare Finance, no other platforms. And I get it, the Flare Network, they invested in us, if you will. and that, they supported the XRP hodlers and, for holding XRP, they gave us the Spark token. So that is a big time investment in the community. But there are other DeFi platforms out there as well to make note of. Spark, the Flare networks is going to be huge, absolutely huge, without question. It is definitely going to be huge. And I'm looking forward to doing very simple things on Flare network, right? Just delegating some votes, right? Earning two or three different types of yield at the same time. Minting the FXRP and F Stellar lumens. I'm excited about being able to do mint some of that lumens and mint some XRP, right? Turn those things into FSX. Excited about that. Absolutely. The genius behind Flare Networks is, they're taking on, they're taking on blue chips right away, right? When you're talking about Litecoin and XRP and Stellar lumens, you're talking about the heavy hitters right away. All these other DeFi platforms, they're not doing that. They're not doing that, right? Not right away anyway. But Wan Chain did decide to take on XRP and provide liquidity and allow it to enter their ecosystem for DeFi. I think Wan Chain, 3.5, 3.7% interest on XRP is nothing to sneeze at. A very, very simple platform to use. If you didn't see the video I did on how to use Wan Chain to earn interest on XRP, definitely go check that out. So it's nothing to sleep on. And again, this is hey, if you're in the camp of I'm just buying and just camping my XRP, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Hopefully you will really strongly consider using the Flare network. And for those of you who are able to kind of measure the risk reward for yourself and want to take advantage of Wan Chain, I absolutely love it. I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. It's more riskier, obviously, than somewhere like on your ledger or on Celsius, right? Because you have to trust the smart contract. You have to trust that. So obviously, I won't do any more than 5K on there, right? But I started out at $20, right? So I won't put any more than $5,000 on there, but it's better to get interest, in my opinion, on $5,000 than to not get any, right? So that's kind of where I am on that. Everyone has to kind of make their own little threshold. Some of you might be $1,000, some of you might be only 500. But I think in this space, it's important to learn how to get yield on your assets, right? It's really important to learn. And I just love that we get a chance to be business owners in this cash flow, and we can set up a cash flow business within crypto where we learn how to manage our portfolio. We got to learn how to manage depreciating and appreciating assets. We got to learn how to manage stable coins, right? We got to learn how to manage protocols, right? We got to learn how to manage those protocols. So I just think that's hugely important that we begin that process, because that's the future, learning how to manage your portfolio. And I don't mean just buying and holding stuff and got an Excel sheet and so you know when you bought it and you know when you sold it. That's not what I'm talking about. Wade Johnson, I don't think I did get your email, my friend. When did you do that? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, Wade Johnson. I love the great work. Hopefully you got my email. I'm not sure that I did. I don't think I did, because I just checked my email for YouTube, the Crypto Siege channel at Proton Mail. I don't think I saw anything from you, my friend. The new 1% is here. Hello, Crypto Siege. How are you? Wade, thank you again for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Mark Splice, I'm sorry, I missed your question. What if you own 3x the amount of XRP as Spark, and you want to earn passive income? Can you still make passive income off the XRP by itself? Yeah, absolutely. And are you talking about on the Flare networks? Yeah, you can do it on Flare networks. You can do it on Wan Chain. Yeah. Yeah. You certainly can. So you can mint what they call mint your XRP to create FXRP. And I believe you can do that. So you can do that on Flare, and you can use the F asset on Flare Finance as well. So not only can you use the F asset on Flare networks, you can also use it on Flare Finance, which is built on the Flare networks. So, yep, having an extra XRP is a good deal, Mark Splice. That's why me and Miss Crypto Siege had to go to Plan B, and that was to acquire some more XRP, big time, because I wasn't going to be able to talk her out of a 3-year plan that we already had, and say, yeah, you know, this Flare network thing is out now, and yeah, I mean, some, you know, we could do some, you know, yeah. So it's something that we, you know, we kind of signed and we put, you know, price targets on. So the only thing I could do was, all right, cool, let's get the cash flow going again, and not going again, but let's, you know, using the cash flow again, and just get a new milestone mark, right? So with that extra XRP, you know, I can participate in the Flare networks that way, but I had to go get a substantial amount of new XRP to do it. So no, BlackRock XRP. Did XRP miss the bull run? Nope, I don't believe it has. Yeah, and so Mark Splice, a big thing to do that I would highly recommend is to check out Mickey B. Fresh's YouTube channel, Mickey B. Fresh, and he has something called the DeFi Standard, and they got a website, right? I believe it's called thedefistandard.com. Really, lots of great information there. Lots of great information there. Okay, wait, and I'll make sure I look for it, bro. So this is where we are. I just think we're evolving, and we don't want to get left behind on the ways to earn yield in the digital asset space, right? We don't want to get behind on that, right? We don't want to get behind on that, and it's important to know that it's not just Flare networks. I love everything Mickey B. Fresh is doing. I mean, he's educating us all. Him and Patty XRP and the other guy, I forget the older guy's name, forget his name, doing a great job educating community. And they're just spot on how massive Flare is going to be. But it's not going to be the only platform. You know, obviously Flare Finance, but it's not going to be the only thing in town, right? There's going to be other things as well. And so it's really, really important to know and get familiar with. I started $20. Actually, Wan Chain, I started with like $10, and then I went to 20, and then I went to 50, then I went to 100, and then I went to 1,000. Started out slow. And the great thing about freaking Wan Chain is you could just start with $10. You could do like 10. You could do, I don't know. I mean, it's 0.001. Do you know how many? You know how many transactions you can do? And when that's the fee, I mean, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Yeah, it's a sleep. I really do believe it's a sleeper. And like, I don't see any YouTubers they don't have the content creators to promote their platform like XRP does. I don't know why, but they don't, right? And that's a shame. That is a shame, you know. And so, you know, maybe I'll start doing more videos on that, because I do think it's huge. It's huge in a lot of ways. And the thing that I think is great too is, you know, you can have a balance, and again, not just balancing your portfolio, but balancing the protocols you're on. There's no reason why you can't have 30% of your XRP on Flare, 20% on Flare Finance, 30% on Wan Chain. There's nothing that says you can't do that, right? Because on Wan Chain, you have different options besides just lending. You can in talking XRP, you can do other things on there as well and earn other tokens, right? Do I think YFin is going to be massive? Yes, I do. Do I think Spark is going to be massive from the Fed networks? Yes, I do. But my point is that it's your money and you can learn how to navigate through the different platforms. That's what I mean by balancing protocol, balancing your assets that appreciate and depreciate, right? And balance your stable coins, right? And how you use those, which is your dollars. The new 1%. That's a great question, my friend. Siege, I'm learning all these new modalities. How long before you were able to put everything you learned to practice? Everything I learned to practice? Well, not very long, but we have our own business, right? So we're in control of our time and our money and that time. So I have time in the middle of the day to watch 5-8 videos on how to use Polygon, right? But so not very long, right? And so I would take a week to put into practice something that I was learning. That's what I would do. I would take a week of just watching videos, and that's what I would do. I would watch 3 to 5 videos every day for 5 days in a row. That's what I would do. I mean, just checking it out, doing my due diligence and checking it out, doing my due diligence, that type of deal. Right. And so, and that's right. It's always learning. Yeah. It's funny because I was watching a friend of mine, my guy, on Facebook the other day, and he was talking about crypto, the crypto space, and he was talking about another industry. And there's an interesting thing, right? In one industry, in the industry that I'm in, or the cash flow business that I am in, there's skills required to make money, right? In the digital asset space, it's just there's not skills to be learned. It's things to be learned, like learning the difference between buying low and selling high versus selling low and buying high. There's things to be learned. It's learning how to use DeFi, which is learning how to click a button. But there's not really skills required. Is learning to be had, right? And so leveling up, we talk about that all the time, about leveling up your IQ in the digital asset space, right? So there's a learning to be had, but it's different than a skill, right? Something that you learn may not travel with you in another space, in another vertical, but a skill that you learn, if you learn a skill, you can, sometimes those skills, they can travel with you to different verticals, two different things. And so learning here is a cool thing. I think it's a cool thing that it's not necessarily a skill set needed to make money here. I think that's cool, but there is a level of learning to be had, right? There's a level to be learning, right? You don't need a skill to open up a Coinbase account, right? Right. So you can open up a Coinbase account, you can buy an asset, and you can make money, right? Not a whole lot of skill there. Is there learning? Sure, but not necessarily a skill, right? And so, but for us, I'll never stop learning here. I'm going to learn and learn, right? And just get better, right? What's going on? The Fouts are in the building. What's going on, friends? Good to see you guys. For sure. I was supposed to text you, my friend, and I forgot to do that. Happy Memorial Day to you and yours, brother. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah. Oh, you're a registered nurse. Okay. New 1%. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, totally. That's a tough schedule, right? I have a lot of friends and business partners who are actually nurses. And yeah, absolutely. Business associates that are nurses. And so, no, business partners and associates. I'm a registered nurse, so I work 3 12-hour shifts. I spend 6 to 8 hours on my days off learning. There you go. Love it. 3 12-hour shifts. Got it. Yeah, and that's what it's going to take, right? Learning is hugely important, especially when we're talking money, right? Oh, keyless. I'm sorry to hear that. Jumped the gun and put assets in Matic wallet. Apparently, in order to stake, need to leave on MetaMask and on ETH mainnet. Now I have to pay even crazier fees to put it back. Y'all learn from me. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You do have to pay the one fee once, right, to go from Ethereum to the Matic network. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. So So definitely. Did you find yourself, keyless? Did you find yourself 2 or 3 good YouTube channels where they're devoted to doing videos on using Aave and Curve with Polygon? Yeah, you definitely want to find 2 or 3 of those that do that. I haven't found any that go slow. I found some. I found a couple of them, but none that necessarily go slow. So you have to watch it and watch it and watch it and watch it. You know, pause it and watch it to figure it out. And you got to watch more than one from the same person, because then on the next video he'll maybe go slower, or he'll add an extra step that maybe he forgot to mention or say in the other video. DJ is in the building. What's going on? So good. You know, I'm glad that you guys are learning for sure, and it's an interesting thing to do it. You'll get comfortable with it for sure. So I did a video on WAN swap, because I know a lot of the community is XRP. Yeah, you got to do that initial bridge from Ethereum to Matic. Yep, you got to pay that fee. Yep, which is why I like WAN swap. With WAN, you don't have to deal with that, which is what, and I like that. Oh, you did. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I like that. Becoming a student of the game and also investing in you. I call that saying yes to you when you do that. You enrolled in high altitude investing and BC Backers course. Good for you. Good for you. That is saying, we call that in our business, say yes to you, right? Say yes to you and invest in you because you're deserving. So I love that. Yes, I have both of their courses, and I have I have DIY investing course as well. Smart lady, love it. Yeah, that's exactly right, Keyless. The stuff they say doesn't match what I see. Yeah, you have to find the right ones, unfortunately. The latest, they all run so fast, but let me turn you on to one channel. I would watch all his videos. He actually has a playlist. It's this guy right here, his channel, Taiki Maeda. Let me put this in, but check out his playlist also. Let me put this in there for you guys. Keyless, I would definitely go through his playlist and just go step by step by step. Step by step by step for sure. Check that guy out. He's really good. The DeFi Dad is good. He doesn't do videos very often, and he can go fast at times. DeFi Dad tutorials, but this guy is pretty good. He's got a playlist, and I just went through every video on the playlist, and then I went through every video on the playlist again. That type of deal like that. You're welcome. Hey. So I did every video in that playlist for sure. Yeah, we did, my friend. We did. We got the safe moon in a safe place. We got the safe moon in a place that we trust. Miss Crypto Seas is saying hello, brother. Guys in the Fouts residence. And another one that does a good job with Wand Swap is FOMO Mental. FOMO Mental. Now, he only has like 3 videos, but it's really, really good if you want to start slow with Wand Swap and getting some interest on your XRP. FOMO Mental. When you search it, no worries, because again, not a lot of names like that, and it's only like 3 videos, but it's really good step by step for using Wand. And again, with Wand, you could just start with $10. You could just start with $10. KuCoin, you get some Wand at KuCoin, Huobi, BitTrue, $10. Start with $10, and again, you could do, I don't know, 50 transactions for that $10 because the fees are nothing. And the great thing about it is the bridge from Wand Swap to the ledger, or from the ledger to Wand, costs nothing. It costs nothing. Nothing. And that's why I love it. Who is it? Ron from Tech Tips to Go is great for IDO. I got to figure that out too. Because the IDO thing is going to be big as well. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Thank you, Gregson. How was everything?
Great.
It was good. Let me write that down. Let me go check out. Who is it? Ron Tech Tips to Go. Great for IDO, huh? Yeah. And I definitely want to learn more about that also. The IDOs, the IEOs. Get some of that stuff early. Not for fees. Not for fees. So XRP and Wand is great for to bridge from your XRP over to Wand. I love it. Very inexpensive. Again, 0.00 something. Absolutely love that. Oh, you put the YouTube channel up? Hold on. I mean, the link. I have to go. Over here and check that out. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Let's, wow. Let me thank you, Gregson. I appreciate that. Let me grab that link. I got to grab it from YouTube Studio though. What? They hit me up with an ad thing here. I don't know why. And that's not for playing XRP bags thing. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Travis Tyler says, man, I love that Wand Swap. Took me a nice loan against my XRP. Thanks, bro. You on it? Yeah, you're welcome. You borrowed against that XRP. I like it. Now, are you getting paid tomorrow? I can't remember. Are you getting paid to borrow, Travis? I can't remember. I have not borrowed. I've only let's copy this link. I have only loaned. Yeah, I think it's something to consider anyway, Gregson. It might be something that you want to consider. Can't find that FOMO mental channel, Siege? All right, let's see if we can't figure that one out. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. We can't figure that out, Darcy. That's odd that you could not find that. Let me see if I can do a little search history here and see if that will work. Oh, that's not it. Shit. What? Does he call it something else then? I know how to find it. I know how to find it. Use one swap for XRP. I feel like yeah, there it is. Oh, it's one word. It's one word. It's one word. It's one word. It is one word. Darcy, that's probably the reason. It's one word.
Tutorial, I'll be sure.
And then when you do, just let me just put his channel down here. Why am I doing that? I'm gonna put his channel. Let's go to his channel. He's got 103 subscribers. There it is. All right, here's the channel. So Travis, did borrow some ETH at a lower rate than the lending rewards? Yeah, I was doing that on. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I did that on OneSwap. Yeah, that's what I covered. Yeah, borrow some ETH at a lower rate than the lending. That's okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did do that. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, good for you, bro. Good for you. Right? Got some of that ETH. You borrowed some ETH, which is good. You could do whatever you want with that ETH. You can swap it into XRP and increase the size of your loan, or you can just hold on to the ETH, right? You got a year for repay, right? You're borrowing less than what you, than what you loan, right? The rate is lower. It's just a move. It's just a great move. You're welcome, Darcy. You're welcome, bro. So, I just think that's important. Well, the loan to value depends on what you borrow. So, Mr. Crypto, right? So when you lend, you lend your assets at 3-point-something%. So they're paying you that, and then you can borrow. You have a list of borrow markets, and so the rates for those borrow markets are all different, anywhere from 2% up to 19% to borrow. But it's different assets. You can borrow ETH, you can borrow stable coins, you can borrow Bitcoin, you can borrow borrow different things. But Travis did the same thing that I did. Is I loaned my XRP and they're paying me at 3%, and I borrowed ETH at 2%. Okay. Right? So anybody not expecting ETH to go up 2%? Anybody expecting ETH not to go up 2%? For the remaining of the year? Anybody? I mean, what? Oh. Right. And so, and it'll show you what I want to call it. It'll show you your borrow rate and limit. So the highest you can go is 80%, Mr. Crypto, 80% LTV. Now, I personally don't do that. I don't go above 30%. But it'll show you your borrow limit, and it's generally for ETH. Awesome. For ETH, it's 80%. I don't know if it's 80% for all of them, for all the assets, Bitcoin, when you borrow Tether, when you borrow Wrap Bitcoin, when you borrow whatever. I don't know about that, but let's just check it out together. Let's just check it out together. WAND.FINANCE. Let's check it out together. I get excited about it because I just don't know. I want us to all realize how powerful of a position that we are in. It's just got to get how powerful a position that we're in. And, start slow, but don't be hesitant in the game. So let me share my screen. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Now, since I've already done everything, I've already downloaded WandMask, right? You go to wandmask.io, right? And then that'll take you to get that Chrome extension. And you can put the WandMask wallet on Chrome, on Brave, on Edge. I'm sure you can do it on Opera as well, right? So this is what I did. I started out at lending $20 worth of XRP, right? That's why I started, right? And so, and now it's $1,000 or so. So you see the supply market, that means where you can, the assets that you can deposit onto WandSwap. So you can deposit you can deposit Bitcoin, you can deposit Ethereum, you can deposit Tether, you can deposit USDC, FNX. I don't know what FNX is, have no idea what that is. You can deposit Link. It's right now, this is saying, but no, that's not right. So I wonder why it's saying 0% there. I know it's on Union Link right now. Anyway, and then there's the WASP token, which is there's the yield farming token, right? And so what I did originally was just deposit $20 XRP, and I borrowed some ETH. These are the borrow markets. So you can borrow Ethereum, you can borrow Bitcoin, you can borrow Tether. So they should probably be the same thing. Link, Uni, Wasp, Sushi, yes, right? And it says here, the asset, the APY accrued, the balance, and the percentage limit. And when you borrow, it will tell you the limit, right? So I borrowed ETH once or twice, I can't remember. And you can see here, it says 80% limit. So that's the LTV. Right? That's the LTV. Now, I don't borrow any more than 30%. That's what I do. I only borrow up to 30%. So I don't go to 40 or 50 or 60 or 80. I don't do any of that. I stay under 30 and just kind of take it from there. Just because I don't expect the market to go. I don't want to be in a position where we get another 40% pullback. And now I'm in a position where I have to do something. So I stay at 25, 30%. So I hope that answers the question there. It's so very, very easy to use. So very, very easy to use. So I've used 26% of what I can borrow in value. So I can borrow $541 and I've only borrowed 142, right? I've only borrowed 142. And he's got the net APY there is 3.22%. So again, I started slow, $20. Then I went up to 50. Then I went up to $100. Then I went up to 1,000. And the most that I will probably do is probably 5,000. Probably will be 5,000. But so easy to bridge over from the ledger to WandSwap's mainnet is so easy to do. And you'll love the videos and the people that I recommend to check it out. You're welcome, Mr. Crypto. You're absolutely welcome. So guys, I wanted to change. DeFi is changing lives. It really, really is. And just put you in such a position. Is that mom? I think that's mom. Previa, mom. Kagdala. Thank you, New 1%. Back at you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your service as well, right? And so she's usually important. Let me put mom's thing up here. Mom's saying hi, I'm sure. Right? And so it's just, we're in a powerful position. Shout out to my dude, Travis, for executing his power, right? putting it into play, you know, realizing, hey, you know, I'm in a position where I can loan an asset, and they're going to pay me for doing it, and I can borrow. I can borrow against that. I can borrow against the asset that I own. Again, without having to give it to secure a credit check, right? Without having to jump through some other dude's hoops, without having to be on the other end of a table, some person looking you up and down and evaluating whether they think you are worthy. You don't have to do any of that here. I mean, that's a blessing. Are you taking advantage of it? Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. But are you taking advantage of it? Are you saying yes to you and that I'm deserving? You know, this is a way to use the asset versus just holding it. This community, in order for the entire digital asset space to grow and become a big player, to become this massive asset class, they need people who come into this space to not just buy and hold. They need people coming into this space who buy and hold initially, and then they evolve their game. They evolve their game to just lending their assets. Then they raise it up a little bit more, and they begin to borrow against the asset, and they learn that game. They figure out, what is LTV? What is loan to value? What does that mean? What is 25% LTV? What's a 33% LTV? What's a 50% LTV? What is the Celsius network? Right? And then you elevate it a little bit more, and you get in, you transition over, and you add to your portfolio a DeFi platform, the DeFi protocol, right? Because this whole thing of buying and holding and trying to live in the old traditional space of what is that? An IRA. Right? Cool. IRA, cool. What's that platform that does the IRAs? I forget. I Trust Capital. Cool. Are you a lender and a borrower there? Are you earning yield? Are you learning how to do that? Right. This is this is a financial thing. Deferred taxes are cool. Those are cool. I would highly recommend that you learn more about citizenship by investment. Right? Residency by investment. Than jumping through the hoops of a nation that just wants to continue to take from you. I would recommend that. I would recommend starting to learn that. Right? I would recommend embracing or beginning to look at this phrase, go to where you're treated best. What does that mean? I would start asking that, start pondering that, start talking and discussing that with your significant other. What does that mean to go to where I'm treated best? What does that mean? What does that look like? What is citizenship by investment? What is real estate by a residency by investment? What does that look like? How am I going to get treated if I participate in those things? Instead of jumping through hoops, you know, there's places that treat you better. You know, there's just places that treat you better. What are your options? Right? Because there's citizenship by investment. You know, you could pick up a passport. Cool. That's good. Well, where do you want to live? You have choices. There's crypto-friendly countries that give you more choices, that treat you better, that treat you and your assets better. Right? And then, there's places where you can just invest. They don't even have property taxes. No property taxes. They have what they call a state, what do they call it? A stamp tax, 0% to 10%. No property. And that's a one-time thing. That's one time. Not every single year. Not every single year, like some places want to charge you every single year for property you invested in that you take risk on. They don't want to help you with the risk of managing that property. Oh, goodness. Don't get me started down that road. So, any case, all right, guys. Yeah, it's new 1% is like, what? Yep. That's right, Gregson won. St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment. Just a smart move, in my opinion. I'm not telling anybody what to do with their money. But, more options is more options. I don't have to live there. Right? But I can exercise my options. And then, we'll make that residency in Portugal. Yeah, and then we'll buy in maybe Turks and Caicos, or maybe freaking Cyprus, right? And we're not buying it to live there. We're buying it to defer those taxes, if you will, right? So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap it up. I've been over an hour. It's been a really, really cool hang. Thank you so much for for hanging out today. Guys, level up that DeFi IQ. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Crypto Siege at Proton Mail. Crypto Siege at Proton Mail. If you have any questions. A really cool hang. I'm trying to put that in here. If you want to learn more about our cash flow business, you can do that at this email as well. Siege at protonmail.com. That is, you need to do a whole episode on that. Yeah, I am. Oh, on the citizenship by investment? Love to do that. Is that what you're talking about? Love to do that. New 1%. Love to do that. For sure. Love to talk about that. That's my thing right now. That is my thing right now. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. XRP Bags, there you are, bro. I was just talking about you. I think I got a freaking what is that? An ad thing for playing your video, man. I don't know. I think I did. I think they just did me an ad limit thing. Let me see if it changed. Do it, bro. XRP Nick. XRP Bags. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Yeah, I just shared your video in the beginning of the channel. I would love to do that. Yeah, citizenship by investment is massive. It's time to start thinking about go to where you're treated best. It's time to start pondering it. We only get one life. We only get one. So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos. Thanks for checking in, XRP Bags, and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.